The NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Today we've got a solid matchup in store in the NFC, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
That good for 19 and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Gonna run again here with Pollard.
And he'll get it inside the 35.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. His throw's going to be incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Here's Prescott. And Cooks has it over the middle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Pollard will take it up the gut.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Kill. What do you think?
Prescott off play action. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere.
Kill.
Prescott, he's going to change things up here.
Hey, kill.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And that is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Looking to throw. Prescott. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with the football. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10.
At their own 21. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
From the 24 now. Here's second down and 7. Now it's the veteran Jamal Williams. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
On third down, here's Kamara. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
We're scoreless after 1. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Again, it's Kamara. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. Coming left is Kamara. Down at the 25.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
This is 2nd and 8.
Now they'll throw with Carr. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That's one of the dangers of the quick game. If you only have a 2- or 3-step drop, if you don't get the ball to someone open right away, those defenders are right near the line of scrimmage and then get on top of you in a heartbeat.
Throwing his Carr on third down. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. Carr to throw for it on fourth down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Saints first down as he's brought to the ground after a gain of 7, 5 more than he needed on 4th and 2.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Here's 3rd and 10.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. From the right hash, that's a 31-yard attempt.
Still searching for that first breakthrough, and I thought this might be it. But it's not to be, and we're still scoreless.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. Throwing, Prescott. Left side to Lamb. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Cowboys.
Prescott looks to throw on first. That's dumped off to Pollard. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. Prescott urging his guys to go quickly. They need to get up and set. 2nd and 3. Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. Prescott yet again. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And the Saints are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
At the 47-yard line.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Carr going to throw. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 39. And this one is right through. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway.
From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
They run it again with Kamara. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first-down gains.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the catch made by Johnson.
And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously he is well short of the first.
It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Carr.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Saints first down. And they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
A 10th carry for Kamara. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
At the 21-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 8.
Kamara up the middle. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball and they're the ones dictating to the defense.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
For our Cowboys. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Pollard going to try the right side. Oh, nice move. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's been a struggle this entire game trying to move the ball on the ground. But every now and then you find a little chink in the armor, and that type of run right there lets them know that they can't stop every single run for almost no gain.
To throw is Prescott.
The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he will have a Cowboys first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard.
And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
The tackle man back at the 47-yard line.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Taken down here by the Saints.
Cameron Jordan so tough to block as he gets in there to record the sack.
He's known for his legs and his fancy footwork, but he's not getting much of a chance to use it here. The defense continued to hold the upper hand by bringing him down on that play.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara.
53 yards rushing for him now to this point.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. As they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:0.
Yeah. First off, my name Toad, but it's really Tobe Chuku. Got a BM that keep my season, that keep me fufu. Grew up wearing platinum fubu on the southwest eating fufu. And a hammer that I keep don't come with nails. Look, I ain't know who Bill Burr was until I met the man. Half my married to the street without a wedding band. I done peeped at all the These rappers won't be secondhand. My pop said I'd be broke and barely eat. I should've bet the man. Yeah, cause I'm way, way, way up. Long ways from the days I'd evade